Okay, first question.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. Well then, welcome. Are we really free to do whatever we choose?
Oh, wow, what a heavy question. This would be an appropriate place to answer that question, and I have an answer. Yes, but no.
Okay, and why?
Are we really free to choose? My personal belief is that we are.
We are.
Absolutely. I think people will choose. People have to choose based on their own conscience, and that's informed. It's a complicated question by their culture, their religion, but ultimately, absolutely, I think we're free. Yes, and it's a dangerous thing to be completely free, but I think that's the gift of being a human being.
Premièrement, selon vous, est-ce que vous pensiez que nous sommes libres à faire nos propres choix? Pourquoi ou pourquoi pas?
Par principe, on est libre de faire notre propre choix, mais je crois que dans le fond, on n'est pas complètement libre. On est dans une société et on dépend un peu de choses dans notre comportement et on peut pas faire n'importe quoi. On peut pas faire n'importe quoi.
D'accord.
Okay, first question. Are we truly free to do whatever we want in life?
I don't think so. As long as you act within the laws of the land that you live in, then you can do whatever you want, but you can't go outside of the laws.
Yeah, so laws are the restriction.
Yes, there is a restriction.
Okay, so you're not actually free because there's rules put in place.
I would think so. That's my opinion, yeah. You're not free just to go out and kill somebody or take whatever you want. Or.
Okay, Miss, in your opinion, do you think that we are truly free to make our own choices? Why or why not?
Oh, tough question. You know what? I would have said yes, but now I'm thinking of it and saying not totally free. Some people would make bad decisions, and those ones you can't. There's no freedom for that, a bad decision. If it's a good decision and it doesn't affect other people, yeah, then you are free. But wrong decisions, no. Right?
Effectivement, nous sommes totalement libres de faire notre propre choix. Après, on ne peut pas le faire seul parfois. Il faut être guidé, aidé. Notre choix personnel, chacun, professionnel, familial, il nous appartient et nous sommes.
Do you think we actually have free will in our society? Yeah, to an extent, I guess. Yeah. Yes, maybe something. What do we explain? Okay. So the media shapes how we think and our certain beliefs, but we still get the choice to follow these beliefs or to educate ourselves through other forms of media such as the internet. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's fine. Do you think we actually have free will in our society?
These are deep questions.
For philosophy.
Probably in modern day society there isn't really much room for free will because everything is like facts and information that was transferred between like two different people. So I guess like you could say that you have the free will to like choose what you want to do or what you want to say or something like that. But all in all, people are forced to do take jobs. People are forced to do tell, let's say the government something, like where do you live, what like personal information, and yeah, pretty much. So all in all, it's kind of accepted in society, but also at the same time, it's not.
Do you think that we are actually free? Like, do we actually have free will?
Yeah.
Why?
Define free will.
When you have freedom to do what, like,
Whatever you want. Yeah, I think we do. We get punished for it, but if we wanted to do something, we could do it.
okay. What about laws? Yeah, what about laws?
Like I said, you get punished. I mean, I could kill someone, but if I wanted to, but then I go to jail. I can still kill someone if I wanted.
Okay, second question. If you had a different name, would you be a different person today?
Sure, I think so actually, because you actually start to associate certain characteristics with your name. It's a very interesting question actually. So my name is Michael. First of all, I was born at St. Michael's Hospital. I grew up in a Catholic family, so I associated with Michael the Archangel. So all of a sudden, and then I have a traditional name, so all of a sudden, maybe that does have an effect on the kind of person I become. If my name had been a kind of a really avant-garde name, let's make up a name. Robert, no. My name had been like Stardust 23, something like that. I might live my life in a slightly different way because I might think I have a really original name. Maybe I would think of myself differently over time. You know, so for sure, I think, especially if you're named after your parents or you come from a line of being named, you know, Johnny Jr., Johnny Jr. the Third. Then maybe in a way you become a more traditional person. I don't know. That's an interesting question.
Yeah, it is.
My first child will probably be Stardust 23.
Stardust 23.
Yeah. Junior.
He would live a very different life. Second question. If you had a different name, if you were born with a different name, do you think you would be a different person today?
No, not at all. I don't think the name matters.
Okay. Why?
Well, it's just something that people call you, but I don't think it determines who you are. I mean, if people said you're a Mike, it doesn't mean that I'm a certain type of person. It's just how people call me or get me to do something, get me to react. But it doesn't mean I'm a certain type of individual because I'm a Mike.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Merci. Deuxièmement, si vous auriez un autre nom,
un autre
nom,
non,
seriez-vous une personne différente?
Peut-être. Moi, j'ai plusieurs. Je m'appelle Christian, mais par exemple, j'ai des amis qui m'appellent autrement. Donc, peut-être pour ces gens, je présente une partie d'une personne, et pour d'autres amis, à Paris, en Allemagne, je représente une autre personne. Oui.
Du coup, je vais assister.
Oui, alors la deuxième question, c'est si vous avez un autre nom.
Seriez-vous une autre personne?
Si j'avais un autre nom?
Oui.
Déjà, si j'avais un autre sexe?
C'est aussi un nom.
C'est de la même,
oui.
C'est de la même page.
Oui. Parce que moi, j'aurais bien aimé être un homme.
Okay, so I believe that if I had a different name from when I was born, I believe I would have a different future. Because of the name I had, the uniqueness to it, and the way everyone connected with it, a lot of people introduced themselves to me. So I believe that if I didn't have the name I have now, a lot of the friends I have now I probably wouldn't have met, or I probably wouldn't have met in high school, or I would have met them in a different way. Maybe, yeah.
If you were to be born with a different name, would you be a different person?
I think so.
Speak up.
I think so.
Why?
Maybe like the way people respond to you towards your name, or maybe it's, I don't know. I mean, my theory is if you have a cool name, you're respected more. I guess, or you get more attention.
Okay. The name, do you think you'd be a different person?
Barely. I mean, it does depend on the name, but not really. No. It, like, how people see me, then maybe. but how I'd see myself, probably not.
And if you were born with a different name, would you think you'd be different?
Depends on the name. Like if you have a really lame name, people would in elementary school would probably bully you for it. Then you'd probably have lower self-esteem than today.
What if you had like an exotic name?
Then people would be more interested in you and they'd talk to you more. And you'd have better social skills. Yeah.
Et finalement, qu'est-ce que vous pensez c'est la différence entre garder un secret et dire un mensonge?
Dire un mensonge et...
Mentira.
Oui, non, dire un mensonge et quoi?
Garder un secret.
Et garder un secret.
Quelle est la différence entre garder un secret et dire un mensonge?
Oui.
Très bonne question. Il faut réfléchir un peu, attendez. Garder un secret, c'est pas complètement mauvais, je trouve. Des fois, c'est mieux de se taire que dire un mensonge. Dire un mensonge, je pense que dans tous les cas, c'est mauvais, à différents degrés. En principe, je pense que c'est ça.
Muchas gracias. Et finalement, qu'est-ce que vous pensez c'est la différence entre garder un secret et dire un mensonge?
Je pense que des fois, c'est bien de garder ce secret parce qu'il faut respecter des conditions. Pourquoi on garde un secret? Et je pense, dans certains cas, c'est bien de ne rien dire. Et dire un mensonge, si ça peut sauver quelque chose, si c'est pas un mensonge qui fait mal, ça peut être excusable.
D'accord. What do you think is the difference between telling a lie and keeping a secret?
Sometimes keeping a secret is necessary because you're going to hurt someone. And if you tell a lie, I don't know if there's any good there. I think in cases people do that as well. I think the only lies I can think of people telling that are okay if it's going to truly affect someone in a bad way.
Okay, so keeping a secret is like positive while telling a lie is negative.
But keeping a secret is something in trust. If they've asked you to keep a secret, then they've asked you in trust and you got to do that. Obviously there's times in my profession where someone will ask me that and I can't if they're going to get hurt. And anyone should be the same. But you know, I think I've probably told lies that in my life, and it's not that I've told a lie, it's just I thought if I gave the honest truth to the person at that time, it would have done more damage for that person than good. Yeah.
Okay. I think those are the questions that will suffice for you.
And do you think there's a difference between keeping a secret and telling a lie? Yeah, of course. Oh, you mean like lying through omission? Like lying to keep a secret? Lying to keep a secret. Well, I guess it depends on the secret, right? Like if it's a secret that helps other people, then yeah, sure, lie to keep it. But if it's a secret that harms other people, then there's a problem. I think that there's a difference between keeping a secret and telling a lie.
So I guess the difference, like, I think part of the difference is like how ridiculous the lie is, really, of like trying to keep the secret. Or you could just say I can't tell you, or something like that, or like it's someone else's secret, not mine. So technically you kind of don't have to lie. So yeah, that answers the question. I don't really understand it.
Why keep it a secret? Oh, okay, you don't.
So,
okay. So, what if you have to lie to keep a secret?
Oh.
For someone else.
Well, I guess it's fine to like lie for someone else if they really don't want to. Like lie. or if they don't want someone to know, then I guess it'd be fine.
And do you think there's a difference between keeping a secret and telling a lie?
I believe there's a difference between keeping a secret and telling a lie, because usually when you keep a secret from people, it's to protect someone else. If someone tells me a secret, or if something involves me and someone else you don't want other people to know about, those are secrets that you hide from people in order to protect you. Whereas a lie is something that you tell other people for your own benefits.